What do you know? It doesn't mean that the LP is this long, but this save file is 49 hours long. Oh, another thing I'll mention now as well, sort of before the video. There are achievements, trophies, I guess, for the PlayStation release. And some of them include stuff like completing the entire sphere grid of characters, and not just completing it, but going everywhere. So you see how I didn't actually walk to this node here? I think for the achievement, you have to actually move here, even though it's almost useless to do so. There's like one for doing this with one character, and then there's another trophy for doing it with every single character. That's not stuff I'll be demoing in the series. Oh yeah! Hello everybody! Welcome to another video. Who's ready for some serious plot progression today on Final Fantasy X? We are going to... Wait, Sid will say it best.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
The final showdown with Sheen. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah, we're going to go to Sin today, guys. I really have done so little prep for this, but I feel okay, right? So we're on our regular save file. We don't have any of the celestial weapons over here. I just want my normal players to see how they'll fare against Sin. So this could be interesting, you know? We do have very strong Tidus, Auron, and Waka, however. Yuna is particularly strong too. She's gone all the way up to Holy. Lulu is on her way to Ultima right now. By the way, the difference between Holy and Ultima is non-elemental, Holy is Holy, right? But Holy is single target, while Ultima is AoE. So Ultima is stronger, okay? We need 4 level 4 key spheres to get to it, though. We'll get a fair few from this extra story stuff here. I don't want to ramble on about too much stuff. Let's just see what happens. I remember on my, test file, I spent so long capturing all these monsters, we've spent a fair few episodes ourselves. And then finally you're like, oh my god, and jeez, here we go. The story continues.
Yeah, here we go!
It's also pouring with rain outside right now. Gotta love them summer thunderstorms.
Well, this is it, huh?
Yevon's hiding somewhere inside Sin, and we're gonna find him.
Well, that sounds pretty simple.
Hey, simple is the way you like it, right?
You got that right.
Pops, I'm counting on ya.
Right. Got you covered. Yeah. How's that?
Right on.
Don't worry, Yuna. You'll get through this. This is pretty unconventional right here. Every other plan we've seen has failed miserably. But the people of Spira will sing the hymn of the faith to calm Sin. Calm Jekt.
A singing ship in the sky.
I hope everyone got the message.
Sheen!
All right, we're going in.
How we gonna get inside?
The easy way, how else?
Figures.
Well, let's go.
Oh yeah, the music begins.
Hey, how you plan on getting inside?
If we can't get through the mouth, we'll rip open a new one. You with me?
Now that's what I call a plan.
Vedrà, è freddo e ca.
Of course.
Of course.
All right. We'll give that thing a new blowhole. All you gotta do is jump.
Roger.
I won't tell you to be careful. Do your worst, kiddo.
Roger.
Fet.
There we go.
Riku, you guard.
Aww. You learned English. Or Spirin, or whatever. Yeah, you guys remember those nukes that Sid used to blow up home? Do you reckon they'll do alright? Aimed at Sin? Hey, Rin, you gonna charge us monies?
Any last-minute supplies before the showdown?
You got any weapons? I actually don't know what he sells. I really don't. Oh, variable steals and stuff, except they've already got stuff on them, so they're kind of rubbish.
You're
But of course, once Sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home, you see.
Man, your dedication is really astounding.
And besides, he can just parachute off if everything goes wrong, right? He can just parachute off. I find myself wondering what Brother and Sid are saying down here in the airship. It's nice to just finally have some music back. Does he just let us go wherever the heck we want? Surely he doesn't.
We're counting on you, kid.
Oh, he does! Wow, I didn't realise you actually still had free reign around Spirit at this point. But what I will say is, you know last episode, or the episode before, where we were doing the Valley of the Cactars minigame, when I mentioned that the game can bug out or whatever? Basically now, if you went back to Beaconell, you did all that stuff, and then you had to come to the airship, when you go out on the deck, you're not going to be fighting the Cactars. Something else is going to happen, as you might predict. So you don't want to fly here first. Brother doesn't even want to talk to us here, so let's get a move on. I guess all the Guardians have already ran out to the deck. And so, yeah, this is another thing I mentioned in that episode. I was like, I wonder why they don't give you a battle on the deck of the airship. There are a fair few battles that happen on the deck of the airship. Evray isn't the only one. And so they totally could have with the cacti. It's just they didn't, and I don't know why. Alright, a couple of Al Bhed here, just looking out the windows. Make sure you check your equipment before going out on deck. And this guy over here says, you will fight Sin close, no? Beware, it's toxin. Oh yeah, the toxin. Someone was saying that it's just basically the Spirin's way of having post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, maybe. Up we go. Oh, I have to walk here. It's just too epic. And then the cutscene makes me run short. Okay, Titus.
I can hear the song. They listen to us.
We won't let them down. Yuna. You don't need this anymore, right?
The sphere from Gagazet. I'm surprised she never realised it was gone.
Right? Huh.
He actually doesn't wait for an answer. And he throws that so far.
Hey, guys, that's not good, yeah?
Oh, man. This is like the only shot of the globe you see, I guess, so enjoy. What I think we see there is him creating scars, a bit like the scar in the Calmlands. But there's no confirmation to that. And then it just goes dead silent like the eye of a hurricane.
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Damn you, old man.
Hey, I saw something shine at the base of Shane's arm. I reckon it's a weak spot. Code! Fred!
Sin's pulling us in!
Everyone, back inside!
Oh, one area that the HD remake is so good is just the sheer scale of Sin here. It looks so fucking cool. Alright, so hello. We are now in the fight. We get a couple of options here. We can move in and choose to go closer, which I'm absolutely going to do here. Actually, no, I'm not. Hold on, I'm going to haste seizure first. But yeah, we're fighting Sin, guys. Like, I don't know whether you were expecting some weird change, some story thing that would happen, and then we wouldn't be fighting him. No, we're fighting Sin. Whacker, of course, as a badass, does have range, but he can't on his overdrive, as you saw there. So we're just going to attack. You see, we don't really do very much decent damage. Wow, Orange just learned Ally. We can't mug or anything like that, so I'm just going to use this opportunity here to give a couple of people a turn that might not otherwise. Lulu is absolutely going to be one of those people. Now, he's immune to pretty much most things as you'd expect from Sin, so don't worry about casting Demi, especially as the master of gravity magic. It's not going to do much. We'll just cast some kind of black magic here. We might scan him, and certainly I'd like to read the help tooltip up at the top. But yeah, Sin remains motionless. He's becalmed. And you'll notice we get a hell of a ton of turns here. Lulu doesn't get a single one, though, because she's so friggin' slow. But that's fine. We will just swap out... Actually, can Tidus... He's going to be out of range, isn't he? Don't forget, he's earned... Oh, no, we're controlling Waka right now. Never mind. What we'll do is we'll just swap Waka out as well for now, then. And I guess give Yuna a go. Of course, she's stupidly powerful, so she can cast Holy. And probably do a significant amount of damage on him. We'll bring Kamari in, go for a scan. Okay, yeah, 999, I'm not going to complain about that. You'll notice Sid's turn is next, so we'll get the scan in now. He's not actually immune to absolutely everything. We can armor and mental break him, which is something I want to do. Funnily enough, on my test file, because I had all the celestial weapons during this fight with Sin, made it a bit easy, frankly. Everyone was just hitting these ridiculous numbers, and it was because they were bypassing all that defense. Anyway, check it out. So this is called Left Fin. Unleashes Gravesia once the core is energized, reducing all characters' health by 3/4. To avoid this, get Sid to back off. It also says D-spells with negation and sometimes attacks all with a physical attack. So we'll see that coming up very shortly. You notice his strength and magic looks kind of low, but 65,000 health. That's pretty significant. Sin remains motionless, but Sid should move us closer. No, really? Come on. Did I not give the command? Is that what happened? Oh, I guess I didn't because I hate seizures. I'm such an idiot. All right.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute.
There we go, Sid. Thank you very much for going closer. Lulu's turn again, but Riku hasn't had a go yet, so I'll bring her out. And what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to get her to use... I mean, we're going to get so many items soon. I'm going to get her to use a Chocobo Feather on Kimari, just so we'll get that turn and get out a little bit quicker. So the Gravesia attack that you heard about just there, we'll bring Waka in. See, if Waka had learned Armor Break, that would have been really, really useful. But apparently he's not been there on Orange Grid just yet, so we'll go again. And he can do a really minor amount of damage. We could even lance it. This could be like when we very first attacked Sin all that time ago on the boat. Do you remember? I'm not going to because he's just not going to get another go. No, screw it. Let's lance it. Let's have a little bit of fun. I've got a cool idea for something to do with Kamari as well later on in the game. Yeah, 300 damage. Get that MP back. Awesome. We'll bring Auron back in, who can't do anything, but we'll wait. And now Sid's go.
We're going in!
In we go. So yeah, Gravesia, you know Demi? It's basically like a Demi-Arga, I suppose, but it's what this game calls it. It's weird because what we call Demi should just be called Gravity. In some games, some iterations of this, it is called Gravity, but not really. So here we go. So we're now close. We're right up to his weak spot. Do you remember a couple of episodes ago when we were in Macalania Forest? And I said to you guys, as we were charging the Celestial Weapons, I said, oh yeah, this reminds me of something. And then I said, oh, it reminds me of the sinspawn that we fought in Kilika. I was actually thinking of these, the weak spots on Sin. Doesn't it look just like the friggin' thing we charged Celestial Weapons from? You'd be lying to yourself if you said it didn't, because it totally does. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we could try and move away, but we're not going to have to worry too much. We're just going to start quick hitting with Tidus. Obviously, the idea of doing some kind of like delay stuff isn't really going to work on him, but we will armor break on Auron here. It's going to be pretty important. to actually start getting reasonable numbers. So there you go, 4,000. Suddenly the 60k damage doesn't seem like too much of a tall order. There we go, another attack. We'll just start with the quick hits, 4k. I may swap some of their weapons soon. Oren certainly could be on his fire weapon. One thing I quite like about this boss is it doesn't, like in terms of elemental weaknesses, it doesn't limit you too much. So he's not weak to anything, but you can use anything you like. Now, negation there, I believe that does like ridiculous, it just gives him a ton of defense, right? So what we might want to do is bring Riku in. And the reason I say Riku is because she's quicker than Yuna. And what she can do is Albed Potion us first. And then she can throw. She actually needs to give herself haste, to be fair. Maybe we could get Kamari in. That'd probably be a bit of a dumb idea. Actually, people are getting a little bit low. These physical attacks are hurting a lot more than I was expecting. Alright, we need to dispel. Okay, so let's just throw... What is it that dispels? Yeah, Purifying Salt, damage an enemy and dispel its magic effect. So we'll try that. That should get rid of his negation. My problem is, I think he's about to counter with a physical, which is really gonna... Okay, no, he's gathering energy. Right, so imagine this is Evray while he's taking in a big breath. We need to back the hell up on the airship now because... and why is it... I guess it's just the same as before. Tidus is allowed to control things, and so is Riku. We need to... We need to pull back because... Otherwise, Gravisia will hit us, and it's not gonna kill us, but doing 3/4 of everyone's health isn't something you want to see, especially considering later he could physically attack, and then that would probably just own the entire party. I gotta say, Sin's a lot more challenging on this file than he was on the other one. So we'll get that through. And we will... oh, he's only on 8,000 health left. We can probably just attack him twice. Oh, no. Oh, man. So we got armor break him again because of that dispel. That sucks. Whatever. We'll finish him off with a holy, I guess. Maybe we can witness Gravisia as well. I'm not actually sure what happens if we're far away from Sin when he tries to cast. Here we go, Gravisia. Maybe it will still hit us, it's just he can't physically attack us after. I like to think that this is the attack that blew up the Albed, by the way, in their giant laser thing. So there you go, completely misses us. We definitely avoided that. Let's bring Yuna in. And what better spell to finish him off with than a holy? Hopefully that's an overkill. It might take more than 9,999 damage to overkill here, though. Look at the skybox. It's so awesome. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. So not an overkill. Now, that is going to be important for some of you. I'm split across 2 files, so I don't really care. But overkilling these bosses might be a good idea. You want the key spheres, and, you know, they can drop some interesting things.
Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
God, Sid, what are you going to do? Oh, this is so badass. No, this isn't even the nuke. Look at that thing. I wish that cutscene went on longer. How cool would that have been to just see the arm completely fall off? Yeah, we just zapped off one of Sin's arms. Yeah, we're actually making headway here. As crazy as this is.
Got it.
That's like confirmation.
Without you. All right. Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, did left fin look a bit conspicuous to you guys? It should have. Because now we're on the right fin. Same-ish setup here. I believe he might be a little bit more angry, a little bit more annoyed. I don't know how much the Song of the Faith... Do you know what? The music in this battle's cool. But wouldn't it be much cooler if the Hymn of the Faith was playing in the background right now? I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have been epic enough. It would have had like more of those kind of undertony things. See, the hardest boss in this entire game, like the super boss that I've not even really talked to you guys about because I don't want to spoil things. When you fight him, you do get that like really kind of harmonic music, as far as I remember anyway. With Kamari, you know, magic, even though he's not mental broken, it seems like magic seems to get through to him more than anything else. Let's do a Thundaga. It's funny, now that Kamari's such a slow character on this file, I feel like he's like this big kind of fat guy right now on my team. Like, it seems to make sense in my mind that he's slow because he's so big. We'll ignore Waka for here. Let's bring in Yuna for a holy. Did she already have a go? I apologize if she did. I don't think she did. I just want to get as much experience as possible so I don't struggle in these later areas. Sweet, that's a pretty substantive hit. Lulu. We got some pretty slow players with us right now, but that's fine. As long as we stay away. We should be fine. Don't ask Sid to push us in. He'll remain motionless. That booster cactar is so strong. So, speaking about the booster cactar, there is actually something you can steal from Sin. Now, these things are called Supreme Gems. Supreme Gems cast holy, alright? They are crazy powerful. Really, really strong items. And actually, if you steal 4 of them over all these multiple Sin encounters, this is something that I'm not doing, you get like 40 you saw in the other episode from the monster arena, so you don't have to worry too much. Riku, I guess I'm just going to bring you in and make you X-Potion yourself, and then make you leave again. But yeah, if you steal 4 of them, you can customize them onto any weapon you like that will give plus 20% magic or whatever, a really significant magic boost. I don't know why I did that. I should have left Whacker out. So that's something you can totally do against Sin, and that would make Luli's weapon just absolutely freaking insane. It's not something I'm bothering with, though. I think that's everyone's had a go. That's a triple foul. Riku, sorry, I'm swapping you for Auron here. We need someone to armor break in a second. We will pause here, and what do you know? Sid's turn is right now.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute. Yeah! We're going in.
Of course, Protect is going to be really good in this fight, especially if you get Riku to throw Protect on everyone all at once. Because when he slams the airship, you're just not going to take that much damage. Just like this. I'm going to Mega Potion here, because by doing this, I get an extra turn before Sin does. Then Waka still can't really do anything convincing, so we'll just attack. And I guess Quick Hit. Oh, I'm out of MP. Okay, we'll throw a freaking Ether on him as well. Turbo Ether, why not? Sin remains motionless. Wow, I really wasn't expecting that since we're right up in his face here. Okay, Quick Hit. Thank you, Auron. Now, would you kindly armor break? Now, you notice because of his weapon, all of his MP costs are at 1. This is really, really quite cool, actually. I sort of wish Tidus had it. But this allows Auron to just keep quick hitting over and over and over. It's only with those weird kind of abilities like that that you really end up having to care about MP. And by this point in the game, you can get 1 MP cost. Here, I'm going to go bring Yuna back in for a split second just to cast the Dispel. Actually, Riku, because I reckon Riku could get 2 goes. Yes, she can. Awesome. However, this is my last Purifying Salt, so I'm a little concerned about that. Bring Walker in. I keep going down to triple foul, and there is no need to whatsoever. Another quick hit. This is fine. It doesn't concern me. Core gathers energy. No. How long till his next turn? We're going to get some damage in here. Come on. Alright. Okay, I can make Tidus tell him to leave next turn. I should have done it this turn, because then I could have armor broken with Auron and his 1 attack would have gone further, but whatever. The other thing you can do is you can try and hit it. You can try and tank the Gravesia, but because it's your max HP, I believe, that means if anyone is under 3/4 health, they're dead. Like, it's not current HP, it's max HP. So we're going to tell him to pull back.
Just a minute.
It's fine. Waka.
Don't be...
It's kind of cool to get these better angles of Sin too. Some people have been asking me, like, what is Sin meant to be based off of? And the answer is he's really not meant to be based off of anything. He's just Sin, right? He's one of kind of these unique-ish enemies. He looks a bit like a sky whale of some kind, sure. But then he's got these big arms. I really can't tell you. There is no one specific monster that he pulls all of his inspiration from. Anyway, Sid's not going to get a turn for a while, so we'll just have to hope Waka does his job. Is Waka not hasted? Is this what I'm saying? Are none of you people hasted? Yeah, no one's hasted. What the hell? I thought I'd cast it. This is why he's getting so many turns. I'm sat here thinking, wow, wait, does one fin have way more agility than the other? Big attack there. I'm not concerned, though. Because we can attack with Waka. Then we can Mega Potion with Auron. Unless Negation despelled us while protecting him. Don't be falling now. We're going to go in. We're going to beat the poop out of him now, guys. We seriously are. We're just going to annihilate him. Here we go. 9,000 health. Negation. No, stop casting Negation. I think we have an armor break available though, because isn't it Auron's go? It's probably Tidus's, because he's quicker. Damn it, it is Tidus's. 2k health. I reckon Auron will finish it off with an armor break though. Here we go. It's kind of weird actually that Negation removes all effects from both teams. I never even realised that was a mechanic here, I've got to be honest. So there we go, that's the next fin down. Obviously, cheese it out, use A on overdrives, whatever you like. If you have celestial weapons, negation doesn't even matter anyway. You can just slap him about.
Hey, don't! Ina!
It's so ruthless. I wonder where the limbs land.
Where next?
Deku-chan.
Fred? Farija umo pakia.
Pidra shike. Dek noga.
De drid lidpa.
Uh-oh, complications. Complications. So, a level 3 key sphere there, and a steel blade.
The main gun's busted!
Dang it! All right, back inside. Time for another plan.
No, we're going in. Every blitzer knows. When you got the ball, you gotta score.
A day with you is never dull.
Hey, star players first.
Alright, so there, how she jumped in first, that is your last affection mechanic scene in Final Fantasy X. Whoever jumps in first is the person that likes you the most. If Waka likes you the most, he still lands last on his ass like that. And yeah, usually on my test file, actually, I had Yuna as the one that liked me most at this point in the game. But as you can see there, no matter how I've treated Lulu throughout this LP, she's still my gal, apparently, and she likes me the most. As I was saying, though, 3 battles in a row, no opportunity whatsoever to change stuff. It's whittling your overdrives down. It's forcing you to run out of a lot of MP. It's whittling your health down. It can be a very dangerous situation, so come here prepared. Now, this fight is a little bit more complicated. You may remember this guy. It's like the guy from Kilika. That's what made my mind jump to him when I was talking to you guys about the celestial weapons. So, you want to be cautious, right? We need to Hastesia. However, Tidus is out of MP, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to throw a Mega Elixir, which will fully restore the health and MP of the party. Kind of a waste, sure. Maybe I should just use a regular Elixir. But whatever, that will give Waka a bunch of MP too. And what we'll do, just to open up immediately, is silence bust the sinspawn. Now, the sinspawn, the guy behind it, the Sin himself here, this thing doesn't really have any weaknesses or anything you can play into that much. Maybe you can armor and mental break him, we'll see. But this guy in front does have a lot of stuff you can play with. You'll notice straight away he will absorb water damage, just like that original boss, and he's weak to fire. So the other thing you can do is you can silence him. Again, I believe just like the one at the start of the game. By silencing him, you'll stop him curing himself and doing a variety of things. However, this Venom attack, that's not really one of those things, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, let's get the Hastesia going. Sin's about to have a go. And we're like right on Sin right now. Though, maybe we were before. It says the core's inactive, so we don't have to worry for now. Auron's overdrive is up. Let's go with a Banishing Blade. I kind of want to do it on Sin, just so this is the one that puts all the brakes on, okay? I kind of want to do it on Sin, just in case you can break him, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's out of range anyway, sure. Okay, well, we'll just do it on the one in front. So we got to hack our way through this guy first. Oh, no! Oh my god, I messed it up. Well, there you go, that's what the animation looks like when you mess it up. I think it just won't apply any brakes. I don't know what happened in my brain there. I was, like, pressing down when it was saying to go up and stuff. Still does 999 damage, but we don't know what breaks it even inflicted. He is, however, already low on health, so we can probably just slam our way through here. Let's see. 3k, and then another, what, 1k? The other thing I'll let you guys know that he's weak to is slow. So here, I can cast slow, and it is actually vulnerable to it. There you go. And I love his animation when it all goes down like that. Now, he's retreating into his shell here. This is bad. He's hyper defensive while he's in his shell. And he's preparing to cast Gravesia on us. Oh, that crit. So, look, now he's cast Cura. Damn it. Okay, hold on. What just cast Cure? Was it the thing behind or the thing in front? I don't know when the Gravesia's coming, guys. Okay, look, just to be cautious, we have to... Let's summon Yuna. Let's summon Yuna. Oh, she could just holy it. Try and holy it. If this doesn't work, we may wipe. I don't know. Come on. Okay, good. All right. Phew, that's an overkill. Anyway, yeah, he's dangerous as hell while he's in there, so be careful. Either finish him off quick or summon an Aeon to resist the brunt of the attack. And there you go. He's got kind of a double animation there. And that's kind of funny as well. That's the opposite of the original sinspawn we fought, who, if you remember, was originally in his shell and then he broke out later. This guy goes into his shell later. But it goes into those early stories we heard about how Sin drops all these sinspawn where he goes. Anyway, the core's gathering energy. Maybe this is the Gravija. God damn it. Okay, well, look. Yuna's going to get a go anyway before our next thing. So, we'll just X-Potion Waka. I know he's going to take damage anyway, but I'd rather do that for now. Deal with the status later. And let's try Armor Breaking Sin here. The weak spot above his head. 9k damage. That's pretty significant. Okay, let's drop a Remedy. And these guys haven't even... I've not been grinding on them or anything. This is all the kind of strength we were at from Yunalesca, just waiting for Yuna to get holy. Alright, now I'm pretty sure that we're in for some danger here. So let's summon Yojimbo. Now, I've got something to talk to you guys about with Yojimbo. I've told you that you can cheese out everything in the game. You can use Zanmato, kill everything. One thing I never talked about with Zanmato is the animation. Whenever you Zanmato something... the entire enemy gets chopped in half and it falls into two distinct pieces. It's a recurring kind of battle effect in many Final Fantasy games. Most of the time Gilgamesh does such a thing. So what about Zanmatoing Sin? Will it get chopped in half and then float in different directions? The answer to that is no. Every single enemy in all of Final Fantasy X has a hidden value associated with it called a Zanmato level, okay? And depending on how high this number is, makes it harder your odds are for Yojimbo to Zanmato them. And so even the hardest super bosses, they all have a Zanmato level, but it's within the limits of being able to trigger a Zanmato. Sin's Zanmato level is incredibly high, higher than anything else in the game, so high that you cannot Zanmato Sin. It's the only thing in all of Final Fantasy X that cannot be Zanmatoed. So we can give Yojimbo 5,000 gil here. Someone told me that you only have to give him like 69 gil or something and it always raises his affection or whatever. But we can do this and it absolutely will never Zanmato him. So there's the Gravija. I'm so glad I summoned Yojimbo there. So that was a good opportunity. We're actually going to eat the damn thing here. And we're still alive. I'm going to dismiss you now. Goodbye. One of the things that might have been nice would have been to like summon the Maga Sisters against Sin. Sort of demo our new Aeons. But we can do that later. There's no risks. Okay, so he's still been armor broken. 10k health. One attack from Auron. And then one more attack from Yuna, and I think we're done. Look at that weak-ass fire he casts. Like, what the heck is this? Core gathers energy. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry, Sin. You're about to die. 400 health. 400 health. This is like... Oh, this is within range of people to, like, beat him to death. Go, Riku. Riku, do you want a mug from him? Ah, oh, she's like, how much health? Oh, my God. Can Yuna kill it with a physical attack? Is this how we're going to beat Sin? Here we go. Oh, no, wait. Why can't we see his health? Hold on. Why can't we see his health anymore? Who did I just swap out? It was Tidus, right? Do you have sensor on that thing? I thought you just had double OP. No. How could we tell? I thought Yuna had sensor on her weapon because that's the original weapon from the start of the game. Or did I change it? Who the hell has sensor on them? Waka. Waka was who I swapped out. Yes. 54 health. Okay, here we go. Wait, Lulu or Yuna? Let's go. It's got to be Lulu. It's got to be Lulu. Here we go, Lulu. Don't let us down. Go, Booster Cactar!